what constitutes provenance in the context of collecting Magic the Gathering. How do you feel about that now?
This particular topic, the very low print run cards, completely killed Magic as a collector for me. Yeah, it's marginally annoying they're printing too many cards. It's marginally annoying that, they've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on a fantasy card game and, there's pizza on lands and stuff. But as soon as I saw serialized cards being experimented with in 2021, I cut all my collections off and said I'm not purchasing a card after 2021.
Wow.
And the reason here is that I was a completionist collector. My goal was all the cards, like land cards or all sets before 2015 and various other collections I've got, where I wanted to get every printing in every language, every promo, every card that was put in a booster pack. And previously, they printed enough copies of each so that was feasible. Yeah, if a card was a low printed language, like look at like a Japanese foil Jace the Mind Sculptor back in the day, right? Everyone wants to run Jace. There aren't that many Japanese cards. A foil Japanese one, there's only many thousands out in the world, and they go in decks. People want to pimp their decks with it, and so I have to pay a high price to get it for my collection where it can sit in a binder. But that was possible. It wasn't an impossibility to get the card. It just required paying enough money, finding it, and so on. And everything was plausible to get until they introduced serialized cards. As a completionist collector, if there's 20 copies of a card out there, what do I do? Do I have to get one of those 20? What if there's 1,000 cards that only have 20 copies? Do I have to find 1 out of 20 for all 1,000? What if it's not possible? What if the 20 copies are sitting in forever homes and they're never going to budge? That means the collection just can't be improved. And 20 copies is generous. Like, at least one of these cards only has 1 copy. There's a lesson here about if you're setting a challenge, which implicitly you are by making a product that's collectible, you have to understand whether the challenge is completable. Like if you or I were making a computer game and we had an achievement or challenge in there that was not really possible to complete, that dramatically hurts the game. Everyone going for 100% achievements or whatever says, I can't complete this one, what are you doing? And they lose interest in doing the other ones as a result.
Yep.
And so the fact that I couldn't complete these sets meant that I'm not going to be completing any more sets after it. And I haven't bought a card after 2021, a card printed after 2021 as a result of that.